नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायण नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् प्रप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवतिर्नैष्टिकी।
इदं भागवतं नाम पुराणं ब्रह्मसंहितम् उत्तमश्लोकचरितां चकारा भगवान् श्री निःश्रेयस्य लोकस्य मानसश्चयनं. Before citing Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of commerce, the software and obeisances unto this, now to God Narayana. Unto Narayana Rishi, the supreme human being, unto Mother Saraswati, goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. By regular attendance of Srimad Bhagavatam and by rendering service unto the pure devotee, all that is troubles unto the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the person unto God is established as an irrevocable fact. Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of God. It is compiled by Srila Vyasadeva, incarnation of God. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people. It is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. So, English is okay. So I'm just continuing to read. I'm reading from the first canto, second chapter, verses 14, in that whole area, 14 onwards, because I was reading that, or rather listening to Prabhupada's lectures on that.
If you are the devotees now, that Gita book marathon is going on. So there's like we have the Olympiad, Gita Olympiad. So they're going to schools. So they're all gone to the announcements now. Morning assemblies will be there.
So we just sang the song Jeev Jago, in that Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that Mahaprabhu is saying, Eneshi Oshodhi Maya Nashivad Lagi Harinama Mahamantra Lotimi Magi. So Eneshi Oshodhi Maya Nashivad Lagi. Oshodhi Maya says, and brought the medicine to destroy illusion. Eneshi Oshodhi Maya. Eneshi Oshodhi Maya Nashivarulag. So Maya Nashivar means to destroy illusion. I brought the medicine. Harinama Mahamantra Lautami Magi. So you should ask him, beg for it, to take that. So, and one of the things that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, and of course we see that Srila Prabhupada did also, was to put so much of an effort and emphasis on the Srimad Bhagavatam. Why the Bhagavatam? Because the Bhagavatam is actually the Oshadhi to destroy the illusion. Ineshi Oshadhi Maya Nashivarulagi. So Maya Nashivar means to destroy illusion. He has brought the medicine. And one of the things is Bhagavatam. So, of course, before this, those famous verses on Dharma are there. Practically all those verses are about Dharma. Savai Pamshu Karo Dharma Yato Bhakti Radhokshuji Ahitu Gya Pratihata Mayatna Siddhi Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Purusha Janaiti Asha Vairagya Gyanam Chatadhait Dharma Swamistadokam Samishwakshena Vithasu Nupade Viradin Shamaye Vahi Karma Kevalam Dharmasya Hi Apavargasya Narthathaya Vikalpya Narthasya Dharmaikantasya Kamalabhai Smudha Kamasya Nendra Vriti Lavajiveta Yavatata Jivasya Tattva Jikyasa Nartha Yascheha Karma Bhihi. And then Vadanti Tattattavitasthipyam Jnanam Brahmitniti Bhagavan Paramatmiti Bhavaniti Sampiti Tashraddhanayam Jnana Vairagya Pashyanti Atmanam Bhakti Shruti Dhisata Atha Pumbir Dvija Srishtava Nakshama Vibhagasha Swanishtitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritosha. So he's explaining their concept of dharma, how it should be done, who should do it, how the purpose of dharma, and who should execute it, how it is to be executed, what is the essence of dharma. So it's a very beautiful second chapter. It actually sets the basis, the rock bottom for our understanding of dharma. And actually sensible and religious living. So now verse number 14 onwards, the Lord Sutta Goswami says, Tasmat ekena manasa bhagavan sattvatam patihi shrotavya kirtitavyascha dheya pujas chanityada. Therefore, with one pointed attention, Tasmat ekena manasa, deviation. Tasmat ekena manasa Bhagavan Sattvatam Pati. So, the Lord is the protector or the master of the Sattvatam. Satam, Sangha, Satam, Sat. Sat and Asat. Those who follow the truth. Sat. Asat is beyond truth. So the Lord is Sattvatam Pati. He's the protector of those who want to approach the truth. We're not interested in illusion. But we are all interested in illusion only. Because our mind is only absorbed in illusion all the time. There's this verse in Chanakya Niti in which it is said there, in that verse he says, Chala Lakshmi's Chala Pranas. So Lakshmi is never stays with anyone, keeps moving. So the whole world is running up to Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a very, very unstable, it always keeps moving. So it is therefore, if one is mentioned, it is trying to, the whole world is running up to mind. So the mind will never be set, it's always moving. Unsettled, because it's always moving. Chala Lakshmi, Chala Pranas. People are trying to take care of the health so much they are going to try to. But Prana is also moving. Chala Lakshmi, Chala Pranas. Chala Jivita Mandire. They're building big, big places to live. But who will live in those places? In the places that we build, we don't live, we go away. Chala Jivita Mandire. Chala Chala is a samsare. This whole samsara is Chala Chala. Samsarati, coming, going, everyone. Dharma hi eka nischala. So dharma is only that which does not move. Dharma hi eka nischala. So those who are after this dharma, so that unmoving thing, the truth, they are called satam. They are called satam. The others are satam. So tasmad ekena manasa bhagavan sattvatam pati. Tasmad, therefore, now he's saying, therefore means what? He has now explained dharma all this while. See Sutta Goswami. Now he says, Tasma, now, therefore, ekena manasa, with fixed mind and intelligence, Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi. The Lord who is the protector of those who seek the truth. So if we are actually seeking that truth, we are trying to seek that dharma that is nischala, then what will happen is Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi. He is the protector of those who think that, who have that desire. Those who want that. No, I don't want to get caught up in the illusion of the world. Let me just stick fixed to this. Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi. So then we have to, he says, Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi Shrotavya. You should hear about it. Then we should also kirtitavyascha. We should glorify him. Cha Dheya, we should meditate on him. Meditate on that Bhagavan. Therefore, we should meditate on him. Dheya Pujyasya. Now we worship Pujyasya. We should worship him. Cha Nityada, always we should worship. Because he is the protector. He will protect us when we try to do this. Maybe we may be sometimes a little worried what will happen when I do this. But the Lord is saying, Sutta Goswami is saying, but He is your protector if you're really looking for the truth. And then, of course, Yad anudhyasina yukta karma granthi nibandhana chindanti kovidastasya kona kuryat katharthim. Yet anudhyasina, asina is a sword, anudhyasina, taking the sword. Yet anudhyasina, by which is that sword? Yes, tasmale kena manasa bhagavan sattvatam pati shrotavya kirtitavyascha dhyayam pujyascha nityada. With that sword, if we proceed and take that sword in our hand, anudhyasina yuktaha, with that sword, when we take it up, karma granthi nibandhana, everyone's bothered. What will happen? They keep showing their hand. Something will come, what come? My karma, what is happening? So he's saying, no, but if you do this, take this up as a sword, then what will happen? Karma granthi nibandhana. Yet anudhyasina yukta, with that sword, if you move, then you will be able to cut. Anudhyasina, karma granthi nibandhana, you'll be able to break that. The karma bandhan that we have. All the reactions that we've gone through again and again, it is lying down subtle in ourselves. Grossly it is lying in the body. So all this can be broken up, cut down. When we have anudhyasana yukta, karma granthi nibandhana, chindanti kovidastasya. So he will be able to break this, chindanti. He will be able to cut kovidastasya, kona kuryat katharatim. So who's there who will not actually take part in this system? Because it is the only way to cut down the Grantha. So everyone is bothered. Everywhere we go, how much we'll get? What will happen tomorrow? But all this problem can be destroyed by this one process. That is tasma dekena manasa. Again and again he's saying that Bhagavan sattvatam pati. If we are determined to look for the truth, so then he says there, Shrotavya kirtitavyasya. So Shrotavya, hearing about him, kirtitavyasya, learning expertly how to actually glorify him. And dheya, meditate on him. Pujyasya, to also worship him. Nityada, all the time do this. Then, yat anudhyasina yukta karma grantha nibandhana chindanti means to cut again. Chindanti, karma granthi nibandhana, all that tight knot, everything that is there, karma granthi nibandhanam, all so much entangled karma, this is connected to this was connected to this, karma granthi nibandhanam, chindanti, kovidas means one who is intelligent. Kovidas tasya, he is who is intelligent, he will utilize this to cut. Kona kuryat katharatim. So who will not actually listen to katharatim? Who will not actually take part in hearing about Shrotavya kirtitavyasya dheya pujyasya nityada? Who will not do this? Because if you are intelligent, one will do this. Because with this we will be able to cut this karma granthi nibandhanam. Chindantis kovidas tasya kona kuryat katharatim. And then, of course, the famous verse, Shushusho Sraddhadhanasya Vasudeva Katharuchihi Syan Mahat Sevaya Vipra punya tirtha nisevanat shushushu saddadhanasya. So, with a lot of shushushu, one should very, very carefully hear this shushushu saddadhanasya vasudeva katharuchi syam mahat sevaya vipra punya tirtha nisevanat. So, by serving great personalities who actually are doing this, Shrotavya Kirtitavyasya, and then utilizing it for Yad Anudhyasana Nitya, Yukta Karma Granthi Nivandana, all the time doing, cutting down this thing, and serving and hearing from them, such people who are Dhya Pujyasya Nityada. Then what happens? Sayam Mahat Sevaya Vipra Punya Tirtha Nishaivanat. So, shushushu, with a lot of attention one should hear from them. And then what happens when one hears from them? Shinvata Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanat. One will hear. So, by the service, one will get this Katharuchi. By the service to those, Sayam Mahat Sevaya Vipra. Punya Tirtha Nishevanat. Shushushu Shraddhadhanasya Vasudeva Katharuchi. A taste with. Now again, the question is that when we go around here everywhere, we see they worship so many people, so many things they keep worshipping. And the Srimad Bhagavatam, this chapter actually, they are, Suta Goswami is actually trying to explain to us why we should worship Krishna or Vishnu and not anyone else. Because you get benefit, his explanation is, you get benefit from fire. Even though the other things are required. For example, the sun is coming, rain is coming, trees are growing, eventually a tree becomes, but the tree, then the wood is formed, and the wood will, tree will become big, and eventually you cut the wood, or it will die, and finally you will bring that wood. But what is useful for you, or what is useful for us, is the fire. So even though the whole world is there, everything else is there, all the energies of the world is there, so many entities are there, gods, demigods are there, controlling this whole material, and everything is very important. But final importance, final benefit you will get when you actually have the fire with you. If you don't have the fire, then you will not get the benefit. So similarly, one will get the benefit when one is in touch with Vishnu. Because only when you are in touch with Vishnu will you actually get benefit. Why you will get benefit when you get in touch with Vishnu? Because Vishnu is the presiding deity of the mode of goodness. And only in the mode of goodness can knowledge come. Only in the mode of goodness can we actually give up sinful activities. Only in the mode of goodness can we actually see hope. Only in the mode of goodness can we give up lust and greed. So, that is only possible if one is in touch with Vishnu, not with anyone else. It is good, they say, it is in the Vedas, it is even there, you should do this. Yes, you can do, there is no problem. But you will not get any benefit from it. The benefit will not come to you. For some temporary thing you will get some. But the benefit of being in a mode of goodness, and that mode of goodness, Shinvata Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridi Antastoya Bhadrani Vidhunoti Suhrit Satam. Because this is the only way to actually cleanse and remove the darkness from our heart. Otherwise it will not go. Like for example, if you clean the utensils, especially when you, cook in firewood, utensils become very black. To clean the utensil, you only have to use ash or something hard. Then only remove, otherwise it will not go. Similarly here also, if there is a lot of oil, how do you remove oil in a utensil which is full of oil? Oh, so difficult. So you have to use something. We use cow dung. It's a very good emulsifier. You put a lot of cow dung, emulsifies it, removes. Then we put some ash in. So, Hridyantastohi avadrani vidunoti suhritstana. So, Hridyantastohi, Hridyantaha, in the bottom of the heart. Avadrani, the nonsense things, abhadra, abhadra, unrequired, uncivil, non-civilized activities that are in the bottom of the heart. Hridyantastahi, abhadrani, unnecessary things. Hridyantastohi, abhadrani. Because that is the only way this is going to remove. Why? Why it is? Because he is Sattvatam Pati. Vidhunoti, clean away, vidhunoti, clear away, suhrit satam, because he is our well-wisher. So only when we actually get in touch with Vishnu, this is going to happen. Why? Because he is in a mode of goodness. The other modes in the material world, if you have to start anywhere, you have to start from the proper starting blocks. If the starting, you cannot start, it is not going to go. Your car is going to move only with petrol. I will say, no, I have gas, I have this, I have kerosene. No. It is okay, but your Prabhupada gives another example. Very beautifully, he gives another example. There are so many things that you can do. You can worship this, you can worship. There are so many gods, demigods, this form, that form. So many things are there. And people are worshipping us. There are methods of worship. But if you want benefit from worshipping, then you have to only take the service of, you have to spend hearing about Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha. Dhyayam Pujyascha Nityada Hum Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi. Why you should worship Vishnu and Vishnu's or Vishnu Tattva? Because they are in the mode of goodness. Prabhupada is saying, our body has so many holes. You have 2 holes here, 2 holes here, the eyes are there, the mouth is there, nose is there, backside, bottom also there are 2 holes. But if you want benefit from something, from, by all the different things, only in the mouth you have to enter food. You cannot enter anywhere else. Then only you will get benefit. So similarly, until and unless one is not fixed up, or one is not moving and hearing and chanting and worshipping and meditating on Vishnu, one will not get benefit. Even though the other living entities, Lord Shiva is there, Brahma is there, everyone is there, Kartikeya, Ganesha, everyone is there. But if Vishnu is not concentrated upon, associated with, heard, served, worshipped, meditated upon, one will not get any benefit. Because he is in the mode of goodness. He is the presiding deity of the mode of goodness. And the other things, what are the other things? Rajas and Tamas. They are also important. But it will not give us the benefit that we are looking for. What is the benefit? We are trying to locate something that which is permanent. Dharma hi eka nishchaya. So if that is not going to be concentrated upon, if you don't concentrate on that, because the other entities will not be able to keep us safe. They are not Sattvatam Patihi. They are not masters of those or protectors of those who are seeking that one truth. He is the one who is protecting and encouraging those who are seeking the truth. Because others are involved in creative activity, someone is in destructive activity. Only he is interested in maintenance. And maintenance requires mode of goodness. And only in the mode of goodness can actually one rise, urdhva gmichatte satvastha, madhyatishtanti rajasa jaganda gunavrittischa adho gachanti tamasa. So here it is starting like that. So then we will be able to understand what we are, what is the soul, what is the activities of the soul, what the soul has to do, how the activities of the soul, how does the soul get all these characteristics. All these things can only be understood when one is in this situation. Then of course he goes on to say, okay, so I will just go directly to that verse where he says, this is the verse number 23. Sattvam rajastama iti prakritir gunastare tair yukta para purusha eka ihasya dhatte sthiti adhaya hari virinchi hareti samya shreyamsi tatra khalo sattvatanor nrinam shihu. The transcendental personality of God is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness, and ignorance. And just for material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction. He accepts these three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of these three, all human beings can derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. Because Sattvam Rajastama iti Prakritir Gunaistrair Yukta Parapurusha Eka Ihasya Dhatte. He is the same one person who is doing the activities of creation and destruction and maintenance. But the creation and destruction, if we associate ourselves too much with that, then we will not actually understand. We will not get the mentality or the consciousness to understand our true nature, which is non-creative and non-destructive. It is eternal. So satam, sat, it is not asat. These other two are asat. So we will only get our benefit from associating with the sat. And that, Vishnu is holding on to that. He is holding. So what is that? That's what we were saying. Eneshi Oshudhi Maya Nashi Barula. So Sthiti Adye Hari Virinchi Hareta Samyaha Shreyam Sitat Khalor Sattvatanu. Yes, that's what he's saying. Sattvatanu, because the Lord is the mode of goodness. His form is the mode. Tanu means the body. He is Sattvatanu. He's in the mode of goodness. So when one associates with him, Nrinam Shuhu, so human beings, when he actually associates with Vishnu, then only he will evolve. Otherwise he will degrade. His evolution or his upgradation will take place only when he associates with the Sattvatam. So that is why again and again Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas, they have taken trouble because he's interested in our benefit. Eneshi Oshudhi Maya Nashi Varu Lagi. Harinama Mahamantra Lo Tumi Magi. So so here the next verse again is Parthivat Darunamo Dhrumas Tasmad Agnis Trayimayaha Tamasaschu Rajas Tasmad Sattvam Yat Brahma Darshanam. Very beautifully explaining again. The same thing. He says firewood is a transformation of earth. We want fire, we cook. We cannot survive without it. We need fire. So we need to cook, we need to do yajna, we need to do puja. Anything you want to light, electricity, whatever you want, fire is required. But where does the firewood come from? You have to burn something. It comes from the earth, but the earth you cannot burn. So Parthivat Daruno Dhumha. So we cannot get benefit from the smoke. Tasmat Agnihi Trayi. Similarly, we will get benefit from the yajna, the Trayi. Trayi means the Vedic sacrifices. Mayaha Tamasaha Tu Rajah Tasmat Sattvam Yat Brahma Darshanam. Because only through the mode of goodness can you actually get Brahma Darshan. Brahma Darshan is only possible, seeing the absolute truth is only possible through the mode of goodness. If you want to see what Brahman, what the absolute truth is, how it behaves, what it does, how am I connected to the Brahman, I will only get it through the mode of goodness, not through the mode of passion or ignorance. That is why they are telling us again and again, don't worship those other forms. That verse is also here, I think. Mumukshu ghora rupan hitva bhutan bhuta patin yatha atha narayana kalah shanta bhajanti hi anushuyavaha. Only when you worship them. He says, these are others are ghora rupam, very bad forms. They are not very horrible, ghastly forms. The ghora rupam will not give you benefit. Only sattvata tanuhu will actually Brahma Darshana. So that is why the whole Srimad Bhagavatam is so important for us to meditate on, to regularly, because it's going to give us mumukshu. People are not interested in liberation. People are all, what are people interested in? Money, how will get more money, this money, that, more fame, name, some women, enjoyment. They are all moments interested. Mumukshu is who is thinking, no, problem in life is not this, lack of money. Problem of life is birth, death, old age and disease. How to come out of that? Mumukshu. Mumukshavo ghora rupan. So if you're mumukshu, then you should not get into this ghora rupan. Ghastly things, horrible things. No. You have to do hitva bhutapatim, bhutapatim ataha, bhutapati. Ghora rupan is connected to the bhutapati. All these material elements, those who are controlling these material elements, they are connected with that. Ghora bhutapati ataha narayana kalaha. So forget about that, you have to now concentrate on Narayana and his different forms. Why? Shanta, bhajanti, anusuyava. If you actually worship them, you will give up your jealousy. Anusuyava. In the material world, there's so many things that goes on connected to this. Material thing, someone has something, someone is less. When someone has more, you think, oh, can I also get that? Some jealousy will come. But here, the only way is to actually come to this level of. So therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is our. What is that verse by Sanatana Goswami? He says, Bhagavata Prana, for devotees who are actually trying to come out of the material world. Madekabandhan matsamgin madguron madmahadhana mandishtaraka madbhagya madanandana mastute. Madekabandhun is my only friend. Srimad Bhagavatam is our friend. For whom? Mumukshavo ghora rupa. Okay, so we will end here for now.
So how to, already we are in Sattva Guna, but still there are ups and downs and reasons why really, and then as connected to Vishnu also still he faces ups and downs in his life. It's not stabilized. Vishnu gives us Sattva Guna, but it's not stable.
We are not trying to stick close to the mode of goodness. We have to always try to stick closer to the mode of goodness. We give up all those things that are actually a product of Raja and Tama. Anything that is going to dealing with Rajaguna and Tamaguna will cause problem. The enlightenment comes only in the mode of goodness. That is why Prabhupada also, it is there, what do you call it? When he wrote the original, I think 18 or 19 purposes for the, from which later on we derived these 7 purposes of ISKCON. the 1819 purposes of the original League of Devotees. Even there he had written, I want to take people to the more natural and pure way of living. The more we use artificial standards of life, Prabhupada writes this in the first canto, first chapter, verse number 10. He says, four things that will sap the very vitality of human energy. Will sap the vitality of human energy. Prabhupada writes very clearly. Saps the very vitality of human energy. Human energy's vitality will be sapped. What are those four? Prabhupada writes here, actually he's given a 6-point formula here. How to keep your good health. How to keep good health is given formula here. What is it? By keeping regular habits and eating simple food, any man can maintain his health. Formula first, number one. Regular habits and simple food, any man can maintain his health. Number two, overeating, over sense gratification, over dependence on another's mercy, and artificial standards of living sap the very vitality of human energy. So overeating, actually overeating makes a person completely dull. You cannot think. Overeating has so much, Rupa Goswami is also saying Atyahara. Prabhupada has given so much elaboration of what is Atyahara. Collecting more things than required. So all this is sapping the very vitality. Atyahara. Getting things which is... So more we move away from the natural. Then second is over-dependence on others' mercy. For everything we are dependent on someone else. Then he says, artificial standards of living. Overeating, over sense gratification, over dependence on others' mercy, and artificial standards of living. The sun goes down at 6 o'clock, we are up till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So therefore, human energy will be sapped away. So that is how you have to, if you analyze, therefore, Sattvatam Pati. He says you will get benefit by Sattvatam, by being close to him in that mode of goodness. So that is why we have this system of our Vaishnava culture is different from the other cultures. Actually, we've been roaming around in Badami and Patatkal and Aihole. Those kings in those 4th and 5th century, 6th century, they were all Vaishnava kings. Everything is Vaishnavite. Later on, people got contaminated. Okay, should we end here, please?